How are you on this bright, sunny day? Maybe some of the ice will melt today. But today is Saturday, November 16th. I know I was rushing the day yesterday, or rushing the week actually. But today is Saturday, November 16th. I talked to Jim last night, and he doesn't have a permit for a doe. And so he said that all the does were taunting him. He has a camera that he puts in his blind during the night to see if he has any deer walking by. And he said he had all these bucks going by. And I was teasing him, telling him that they don't mind being in the lens of a camera, but they don't want to be in the lens of a scope on a rifle. So they spotted your blind and said no, and then they teased you by sending their women in front of you because they knew you didn't have a permit for them. But he says it's really, 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 really cold up there because they have a really bad cold front that's coming down our way today. Because when I went to bed, it was 23 degrees, and I think right now it's 16. So instead of going higher, it's going lower, and it's supposed to be cold all day today. But anyway, we do have a birthday today. Today is Cassandra over at Divine Vegan Girl and Essential Cassie. Today's her birthday, but it's the same person. She's got two channels, but she stopped filming till the beginning of next year. She's taking the holidays off, so I don't know that she's watching this, but you know, it's still her birthday, so she still gets a song. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Cassandra, happy birthday to you, cha-cha-cha. She lives in Chicago where it's really cold. I can only imagine. I was there one time in the summer, and it was really breezy. It was a nice breeze, but I don't think I'd want that breeze in the winter because I know that they have brutal winters. But happy birthday, Cassandra. Also, I owe a big sincere apology to Dee over at Skinny Jeans for Lifetime because I did a collab, and I have to figure out when I get home how I can fix it. But I kept thinking it was D, Dish from D, and so I kept saying Dish from D, and it's not. It's D from Skinny Jeans for Lifetime. So I am going to put a link to Skinny Jeans for Lifetime in my description box below, and go over there and tell them what a dolt, D-O-L-T, dolt Sandy was by not putting her name down right. And I won't consider that hate because that was just sheer stupidity, I guess, on my part to get the name wrong. So Dee, I so apologize. But when I get home, I'm going to try to figure out a way I can fix it. I don't know if I have to take the video down and then put a new one up. Maybe I'll change that one to private and then edit and put a new one up and make that one more public. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do, because I'm not the queen of editing. I know, look how bright it is. That sun is something else, isn't it? There, is that a little bit better? Anyway, Denise and I are going to the show this afternoon. We're going to go see A Good Liar with Ian McKellen and Helen Mirren. So that's the 2 o'clock show. I'm going to take some of I have still 2 stuffed peppers left, so I'm going to take my stuffed peppers out, and I'm going to have that for my dinner when I get back. I have some Jolly Time popcorn. I don't carry a purse, but I have a purse. I don't know. It's just kind of like a joke, because when I was working at Montgomery Ward's, you couldn't bring your stuff down to the floor. You had to keep it in your purse. So I went and bought a purse. And then they gave us a locker, but I still had the purse. So it was just I'm just not a purse carrier. I'm not. But I have a purse. So I plan on bringing some Diet Cranberry juice, a bottle of water, and my Jolly Time popcorn. And I'm going to put it in my purse and then go to the show. And then that way I can be within my points, because I think the Jolly Time popcorn is 3 points. I feel a sneeze coming on. And then the Diet Cranberry juice is 0, and obviously the water is 0. So I'll have my 3-point snack at the show. And then for breakfast, I am going to just have my eggs and fruit. I had a dream last night that once you turn 69, you can't eat any more berries. And I went trying to figure out a way to change my birth certificate to make me 59. Because people tell me I look younger than I am. I know they're just trying to compliment me, but I don't care. I don't feel 69, so I think that's all that really matters. But anyway, they told me I couldn't have any more berries, no more fruit. The only fruit I could have was pears, which I absolutely detest. I don't like the texture of a pear. It's like, no. So that was a nightmare. That wasn't a dream. That was a nightmare. But for my breakfast, I'm going to have that, and I'll probably have a half of a bagel with some cream cheese on it. So I'm pretty much set for the day. I'm curious to see how I'm going to do on this purple plan. I meant to weigh myself this morning before I left because I wanted to compare it. Because remember I was telling you that I think that the daylight savings time had a... Okay, buddy, this is not a lane. That's the turn lane. What are you doing? They're driving in the turn lane like it's a lane. So anyway, I do think I have a loss because according to the doctor's scale yesterday, I had a loss. I'm figuring because I figured 2 pounds for my clothes. So I'm thinking with that, I think I had a 2-pound loss. But that was yesterday, and yesterday's gone. Chad and Jeremy. So, but anyway, so we'll see. Well, and I know I was on my rant last night about doing this, but no, I do want to get there. I know people always say I look skinny. You know, I just skinny from the waist up, because like from the waist down, no. That's where I need to lose my weight. Where I'm having the problem now is with my jeans, because my waist is getting thinner, but my hips, well, my hips are getting thinner too, but I can fit the pants. I had to fit the pants. To get pants to fit me, they got to get over my butt first. But by the time they get over my butt, they're too big in the waist. So I do have a belt, because not that they're going to fall off, but they slide down, if you know what I mean. Oh, there's a big crowd today, you know, because of the new plan. I bet there's lots of people here today, but they knew better. Here's my spot. They knew to keep my spot here. So anyway. Okay, let's go face the scale and see what it says. I'm interested in it. Talk to you guys when I get out. Well, like I said, it's getting colder. I had to put my hat on because I'm getting cold. These are our new books now. I have to figure out a way to jazz it up. I didn't get my stickers out yet because I forgot them at home. How could I have done that? But I did. But anyway, I had a loss today, and I am so amazed. I did I switched to the purple plan on Monday, followed it faithfully for the whole week, and I had a loss. Sit down, because I can't believe this myself. 3.7. So my total loss is 81.1, and I weighed 223.1. I'm going to have to put some stickers in it, so maybe later on today I'll show you how it looks with all my fancy stickers in it. But 81.1. But I thought that they gave you little awards when you hit like milestones, so I should have got something at 80 pounds, but they were so busy going over the program. So, needless to say, I'm very pleased. I'm very, very pleased. And I have my planner, and I got my little plastic inserts in there that Sandra Skinner gave me. So I'm gonna put this will fit perfect inside there. So I'm so happy. So anyway, I'm gonna go home, stay on track, don't blow it, and just enjoy my day. Gonna go to the movies, I told you that. So I'll talk to you guys in a little while. Okay, we're in Denise's car. She's driving. We just left seeing The Good Liar, which wasn't that good. It was kind of predictable, I thought. I just, yeah. I don't know if it was a long story and it didn't need to be. Yeah, it took a long time to get to the point. Yeah. But and I kept going back in history, which... Yeah, not so much. And it was English. Yes. I think that makes a difference too. Oh, look at, they finally got the building up for the Olive Garden. That's we're waiting for that. But we would give it how many out of 10? 4? I was thinking 5 or 6. It was kind of the only in case you ever see it, you could kind of see where the story was going, but at the one point I thought that I figured something out, and I was mistaken. It was not what I thought, but it kind of looked that it might have been that way. But anyway, we had a good day out.
Yes, it was nice to be together.
Yeah, so that we'll give it a 10 out of 10.
We'll give it a 10 for that.
All right, so goodbye.
All right, bye.
Well, I have to tell you, Denise and I, oh, look at my shirt. Get me all, I'm all askew. Denise and I weren't really thrilled with the show. It was just all right, but you know, the previews made it look a lot better than it really was. It was worth the money. It was $7. So, I mean, it was worth the $7, but I wouldn't recommend that you rush out to go see it. It was just okay. And then we went to Subway, and I got a 6-inch Subway sub, and I got an Italian sub on whole wheat with spinach, pickles, tomatoes, onions, and vinegar and oil on the dressing. And then I had a glass of iced tea with it for my dinner. And then for my breakfast, I had a half a bagel with 4 slices of center cut bacon and an egg and a banana and a grapefruit. So I'm pretty full for the day. I'm just like riding high on my great loss that I had this morning. I can't let it follow me till next week, because usually when I have a really good loss, the next week I have a small gain, and I can't let that throw me. I just find it ironic that I didn't do any walking or water exercising. A lot of times when I say water walking, I guess I don't make it clear that I'm not just walking in the pool. They have some water resistant dumbbells, and I do a lot of exercises with the dumbbells in the water, holding them under the water, because that puts more, makes it harder to strain on your chest muscles and your arms. And I walk backwards, I walk sideways, I walk frontwards. When I'm done, I do exercises. I do lifts with the dumbbells. I do jumping jacks. I do, like they call it, a skiing exercise. So I spend the full hour doing some type of exercise with the weights. They're water weights, but they're weights nonetheless. And then on Mondays and Wednesdays, it's just strictly water aerobics for the cardio portion of the event. And then obviously my walking is just cardio. But I'm just riding high on my great loss. I can't believe, I keep looking at the number 81.1. It's just like, I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. I think setting the smaller goal is working for me. Now I'm just working to get to 85 pounds, and I know I can do that. I want to do like I did 2 years ago and have a successful between Thanksgiving and New Year's Day, no gains. So that's the small little project that I'm working on for myself this week, or this month, and into next month. And just stay on track. That's my goal, just to stay on track. I think when you have such a great loss, it kind of gives you incentive to keep on going. So I do have a collab going up in the morning with Kim over at A Girl on Her Phone with Thanksgiving collab. I think it's supposed to go up at 8 in the morning. And I did check and double check to make sure I had the right sponsor this time, and it is Kim from A Girl on Her Phone. And I'm doing a crustless strawberry pie. So anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. So give this video a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll probably see you tomorrow.